Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Reyes, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Now to the plate, Dave Waylock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dave Waylock.
And that one right down Main Street. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position. But you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Now at the plate, Armando Mota is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Dante Barrow.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dante Barrow is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in, Steven Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Steven Sanchez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. Outfield play has been the key for this club, and nobody better than their left fielder. He's able to go to the corner, cut balls off, and keep away more than anything. Guys advancing the double. I love watching him play defense.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Shatner. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
1-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
In now, Howie Richardson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Fernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick.
Pitcher, Buddy Dick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Settling in now, number 61. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Tejada backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So striding forward now, Jose Reyes.
Pitcher, Jose Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Tejada is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading off
Dave
the fourth inning,
Waylock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dave Waylock.
Right over the middle, knee high.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Armando Mota. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Striding in once again, Dante Barrow comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now batting, the center fielder, Martin Fernandez.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Barrow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Ready for another shot now. Cody Pena, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Basil Houck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Steven Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Steven Sanchez.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Frank Shatner.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Frank Shatner.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Howie Richardson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shots.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Richmond leads this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more,
pitcher,
Buddy Dick. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great.
Now at the plate, number 61 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 61.
first pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tejada onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Elias Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Bolton has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
George Almanzar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, George Almanzar.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. The Squirrels lead it 7-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buddy Dick. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Sirota rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 7-0. Stepping up now, Dave Waylock. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Dave Waylock.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dave Waylock is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Armando Mota.
Into the box, Armando Mota. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dante Barrow, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Richmond leads this one 7-0. Ready once again, Steven Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Steven Sanchez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The batter, number 19.
Into the box
baseman,
now, Frank Shatner.
Shatner.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Striding in, Howie Richardson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Richardson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. We've played 8 full. The Squirrels lead it 7-0. Stepping in, number 61. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Now batting,
Elias Diaz, the next to hit.
Elias Diaz.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire, too.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Number 64 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.